Well, it's February 1st today. Was planning on getting out and walking most of the day today. Unfortunately, a couple days ago my truck had some mechanical issues with it, and luckily we just got her fixed and back in action. So I'm gonna try and get out and do a little walking this afternoon though. So my plan's shed hunting all day. Kind of went down the tubes, but it's like 4 in the afternoon. I'm gonna try and get out at least for maybe an hour and a half here before dark. Let's see if we can find something. All right, we just got out here, or I just got out here by myself. I haven't been back in this spot. I actually I have a camera back out here. Put it out here this summer. Never even hunted this spot this fall. Didn't really have anything I was too crazy about getting after. Yeah, I ran cameras in here for about 6 months, and just decided I want to walk in here and see if we can find any sheds. In the past there has been some food that they leave. Last year they had corn back in here. This was beans, I know, in the summer, and I would imagine, I never scouted it late season, but I would imagine they left something here because I was getting a decent amount of deer on the edge of this field where I have my camera come later in the year, so they had to have had something left here. Got some pretty matted down beans. We're about out of light here. It's almost 5:45. Just gonna walk back to the vehicle now, call it a day. Kind of disappointing, more or less disappointed that I didn't get to get out here and spend a little bit more time. I'm sure there's horns here, just didn't have really an opportunity to, unfortunately, put enough miles on. But we'll get out again soon. I don't know if I'll come back here. Seen deer sign, but really not enough to impress me to want to come back. And just the food that I saw, there's obviously some beans in that field worth picking at, but I just don't really feel like I'd be spending my time worth walking here just on the little bit of food and the little bit of deer that are here. I feel like I can find better areas. So just gonna kind of finish out walking this field edge, and probably 4 or 5 days I'll get back out, hopefully.
Down. Got it down. That one's done. I'm happy with them. Really excited to put a wrap on a quick North Dakota season for myself.
Holy smokes. That is a heck of a deer.
Alright guys, it is February 2nd, probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. Got cloudy conditions today. Chances sun here this afternoon, but I think it's supposed to stay cloudy most of the day. Brand new property here. Just got permission on it yesterday or 2 days ago, I can't remember. Knocked on the guy's door. Kind of been driving around scouting, and there's a lot of deer on this piece. Actually got permission on this one and the neighboring. I think a lot of the bedding is going to be on this piece I'm on, and then they're all heading down onto the neighbors to feed at night. There's cut corn and alfalfa down there, so I think I got a pretty full day ahead of me. Pretty excited. No idea what kind of deer are in here or how many are shed out, but there's a lot of deer, so I'm excited to get in here. It didn't sound like anyone else looks on this piece, but you just never know. So it's early. I figured it was worth going through it, seeing what I see, and take you guys along with me. We'll see what we can find today. Just kind of came out of them woods right there, and now I'm down in the grass, heading down towards the egg fields. No antlers yet, but a lot of deer sign, a lot of deer sign. If I don't find much today, I'm gonna definitely find some antlers in here once more bucks drop. But we're gonna keep walking. I'm gonna head down towards this alfalfa field. I've been seeing a decent amount of deer out in that field the last couple nights, so maybe we'll get lucky. There'll be something laying out in the field. A lot of grass to cover between here and there, so might find something any step in this spot. We'll see how she goes. No luck in the alfalfa. Kind of down. This creek system runs up through here. There's cut corn up in this corner. Kind of just following the edge of this field right now. I'm honestly shocked I haven't found an antler. Starting to think that these bucks got to be holding in here still. But I still got a lot of ground I want to cover. We'll see. Like I said, it's a new farm. Really walking it today, just kind of learn how the deer are using it and where they're spending their time. That way when they do all drop, come in here and hopefully do well. So keep walking. Hopefully we can get on the board here soon. Finally. CRP for the win. I gotta be around 4 miles, 4.5. Just spotted one up here. A little 4-point. I couldn't believe it took me this long to find one. The sign in here has been incredible. Snap a picture quick. Well, I never would have guessed I would have went this far before picking one up on this piece. But we're on the board. Fresh 4-point. Or half a 2-year-old deer. But this CRP is just incredible. I'm excited to walk this again in March on a rainy day when all of them are dropped. But like I said, I just wanted to see what this property, how it laid out and kind of how the deer were using it, and we just got on the board. I'm gonna keep walking here. I haven't even covered half of this place, so I'm gonna keep moving and see what else we come across. But we are on the board today. I just spotted a pretty good one. Split G2. Looks heavy. Spotted it from, well, you can see that cedar tree. It's down in the brush underneath it. I can't tell if it's fresh or not. Yeah, that's a good antler. Solid antler. I don't think this deer's very old. maybe 3. But he has pretty good mass and split 2. Would have been a mainframe 5, but he busted off his G4 here. Squirrels got right to the tip of it. A little bit out on the ends of the 2 here where it's split. A little bit on the brow. But it's right on the edge of the woods here, so I'm not too surprised. I've been seeing a bunch of squirrels down in this timber. But antler number 2, getting bigger. Keep walking here, see what else I can find. Number 3. I'm kind of over on the west side of the property now, back up in some timber. I actually just jumped. There's some more deer in front of me. I just jumped a half a dozen deer, so one of them was a buck with both sides, probably in the, I don't know, 120s, maybe 130. But it's kind of all cedar, south-facing hill over here, so I'm gonna just work the areas where the snow's gone. Probably won't even mess around where there's snow. Come back and hit that when it's melted, but we'll see. We got 3 so far. I don't remember how many. I just checked my track a little bit ago. We're at 4.4 miles right now, so doing pretty good. Keep moving, see what we find. Just kind of working through some of this grassy stuff where the snow's melted off. A few cedars, a bunch of thick brush stuff. Just came around the corner and spotted one laying on the ground here. Let's take a look at it. That is a pretty sweet young deer. Split brow. I don't know if I've ever found one with a cheater point between the brow and the 2 like that. He's got a couple little kickers starting down by the base. But that deer could be a freaking giant someday. Pretty fresh. Antler number 4, I think. It's been a while since I found the last one, but I got a few more grassy hills here I want to check out here before I leave, head to the next spot. But sweet find. All right, guys, just got back to the vehicle. Ended up tracking just over 7 miles here. Found 4 sheds. Just run you through them real quick. So the first one I found, that 4. Second one I found was that nicer one, split G2, busted G4. Third one was just this little dink 4-point. And the last one was this non-typical young buck. Probably the cool one of the day, for sure. But gonna go grab some food here. I haven't eaten all day. And go check out one more spot yet this afternoon. So we'll see what happens here. Just got the farm I'm gonna finish the day out on, I think. Another brand new spot. I've never been in here. Just got permission a few days ago. Called the guy up, asked if I could look. He said go ahead. Looked pretty decent on a map. A lot of egg fields, and then like a creek system that runs through it with a couple pockets of timber on the corners. So just got down in here. I don't know how long it's gonna take me. The fields that I could see up by the house were all disked under, dirt fields, so I don't know how that's gonna fare. But as soon as I got down here in this grassy stuff, I'm already finding deer signs, so let's see what happens here. I'm gonna walk here for the rest of the day and see what we find. I'm about a half mile in and just spotted one coming up this fence line. There's cut beans on the neighbors. And like I said, all the fields out here so far that I can see are all tilled into dirt. But I don't know if this deer is just laying along this fence, traveling the fence or what, but let's go grab it. Just barely a 5 point. Actually, it might not be. I don't know if that G4 is scoreable, but good start on a property, brand new property. We'll see. We'll keep walking and see what else we run into. I was walking the edge of this little terrace behind me. I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention out in this field because, like I said, it's dirt. But there's this grassy waterway. And I just glassed it from like 150 yards away. I'll be damned if there ain't an antler laying out here. It's gotta be decent size. Might be busted. I just can't believe it. Right out in this dirt field. Well, it's making more sense as I'm walking up to it. It's an old one. And I'm assuming a coyote drug it out here. That's the first old antler of the year for me. Would have been a pretty nice antler. It's definitely been on the ground for a year, maybe two, but usually when you find the old ones out in the open like this, it's because coyotes drug them out, and I'm assuming that's what happened here, so. Gonna keep walking and see what else we find.
As our 2023 internship wraps up, Ross and I have come a long way in our photography, videography, editing, hunting, and overall knowledge of the hunting industry.
Applications are open. If you're interested in an internship with a Breaking Point, you can send your cover letter and resume to the link in the description.
If interested in the 2024 internship, the deadline is March 13th. Send your cover letter and resume in to the email in the description of this video.
I was walking down along this river, just spotted one right here on the edge of the woods. Looks like a pretty good one. Let's go get it. Nice 5 point. Heck yeah, that's a good antler. Really fresh. See if we can match them up. Well, that's gonna be a wrap for today. Ended up picking 4 this morning at that first spot. And went about another 3.5, 4 miles here this afternoon and found 3 more, 2 fresh, 1 old one that I think a coyote drug out in the field. But it's starting to get dark. I'm kind of at a good spot to get out of here, so appreciate you guys following along on the semi-live, watching our videos. Your support means a lot to us. Got a lot more shed hunting action coming up. The forecast is not showing cold weather or snow for as far as we can see, so gonna have to stay after these antlers. Either that or other people are gonna find them or squirrels are gonna chew them up. So should start getting pretty good here in the next few weeks. We'll catch you guys on the next video.